What's up, everybody? Editing Daniel over here. Unfortunately, the intro I recorded had no sound at all, so there will be no intro except this for this video. But basically, we are playing the last scenario. We have to find where the Prince John is, and we have to do all kinds of different things. It was really crazy ride playing through these adventures. I can say this now because I already played it, so I already know how it finished. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you support me on Patreon, you can see all kinds of different things in advance. You can even ask me to record some gameplay of some game, and I would probably consider it depending if I have the game, can I get it in my hands, stuff like that. So yeah, basically I apologize, but there is no intro. We are going straight into the gameplay. So as you can see, the setup is almost done. Now we don't have already something over here, so I guess we're gonna have more turns to play this game, and these guys will enter in a second turn. Also, the Robin Hood starts here. This is all randomly done, so he could have started somewhere else. Little John is starting in a camp, and the Gisborne starts over here. That's not random, he's here. And we of course have 8 of these, and hopefully that is going to be way more than we need to win this scenario. And yeah, some guards are everywhere. This guy is not here for some strange reason. He usually was here, but he never did anything. I rarely went on that path. So yeah, let's start reading the story. Let's see what's happening, and there's also some little bit of setup included in it, and then we are going to proceed with the last game. Let me just move everything. Okay, so the story goes as Prince John sat blearily-eyed in his armchair. He had been unable to sleep all night until a new plan crossed his mind. At sunrise, he sent for the sheriff and some of the guards. So the nobleman shall remove the possessions and take them to York. I want every penny that we have squeezed out of Nottingham. Your men must guard them. Now remove tile, so that was the story. Now remove tile 79 from the game board on the right in the village. 79, 78, 79, okay. So we remove it. Okay, we have something here. This is interesting. So let's continue reading. Prince John's plan appears underneath it. So that's a Prince John's plan, I presume. Each time a nobleman should be flipped over face down, except for when he is defeated, he is instead taken from the game board and placed on Prince John's plan. The hope in the land therefore sinks by 1. Okay, so basically I need to hunt down all the noblemen, otherwise I will pay that costly. Okay, that's good to know. Flip over the noblemen 13 and 15. Okay, so noblemen's 13 and 15. Where are you? 13 and 15. Okay, so the 13, that guy goes without the knife. Okay, 13 and 15. It's this guy over here. Okay, so far so good actually, because I'm close to both of them, and that shouldn't be a problem. Just 1 second. I just now noticed that the window over there was open, so I needed to close it down so you don't hear stuff from outside, and we are under the AC, so we don't want to climate the outside, right? So we flip over the noblemen 13 and 15. We have some story to read. The sheriff nodded. And what shall I do, your majesty? The prince smiled. I have a very special task for you. Then he ordered the guards, seize him, and the sheriff was bound in chains by his very own men. Now flip over tile 117 in the castle courtyard, so the shackled sheriff can be seen with the executioner. 117 in the courtyard. Okay, so it's this one. Okay. So sheriff is caught by Prince John. Well, that's interesting. Aim of this adventure. You have to find Prince John and defeat him before the last hourglass has been removed from the bad end. We have a little tip. Think carefully about who could know something about the Prince John's whereabouts. Well, probably him, because he was just betrayed. Okay. Now place the gold ribbon here between pages 76 and 77, which I already am. Now draw the first disc from the bag. Okay, so we need to find someone, and these boards are every game more and more warping. You don't see it from the top up from the top view, but they are really warping, and I kind of don't like it. Okay, so let's see. I guess first we have to run and get to these noblemen and get rid of them, because the Prince John plan is not going to be good for us. So I guess I'm going to have to do that first. And also we need to find a way in the castle. Oh, of course, we can always get in the castle this way. Talk to this guy, he will probably tell us something. Get the rope, get over here, maybe go somewhere over here or something. But I want to know what this is for, because this looks interesting. Okay, first disc out from the bag is the purple one, and since the little John is in the hideout, he needs to go over there, but it's basically the same way, it doesn't matter right now. But he is going after the Robin Hood. And 2 purple cubes go in a bag, something that we must not forget. Now the next disc is the white disc, which means both players are playing. And for the first one, I most definitely want to go with Little John and attack this guy over here. But that means I'll have to run, and that probably means I will not be able to put the white cube in the bag. Also, I can't reach him, so why should I do that? I can easily reach him in the second turn if he doesn't leave. Let's hope that I don't draw the seal from the bag that removes them. But yeah, since I moved normally, 1 white cube goes in the bag, and what I'm thinking right now, I can't do that like that, so I have to stay here like so. Okay, because I can't stand on the woods, you know. And that is the turn for Little John. And now Robin Hood, he also can't come all the way to that guy in one run, but he can do it in a second run. So maybe if I just on the first run try to go as far as possible, just to reach this, I want to reach this, you know, shadows, so I can hide here, but I can't reach it. I definitely can't reach that far. So what I can do, well, should I, could I, how could I reach him faster? Yeah, I can do that. So what I'm about to do is I'm just about going to run normally, stay out in the open. I mean, even if he captures me, I will be still at the same spot. I will be not drawn away from, like if I stay with Little John out here somewhere out, then I would be drawn to this guard and I have to run here, so that's not good for me. But yeah, I put 1 white cube into the bag because we need white cubes in the bag right from the start, because there's like a bunch of purple ones inside already at the start. The gray one means that either Robin Hood or Little John plays, and I'm thinking Little John because he can definitely now reach over to this guy. He almost has him, but I have to use this big one. Okay, like so. And I have to draw 4 cubes from the bag, and one of them needs to be white. So 1, okay, the first one already. Well, that's not actually good. We want to pull some purple cubes out from the bag, but what can you do? Okay, so our reward is the sword and 2 morale. So that is actually really good. Wait, this tile is making me... Okay, so we get the sword for Little John. Little John gets the sword, which means he can now draw +2 from the bag, if I'm not mistaken. I have to read again because I haven't played in a while. So, no, 1 additional cube from the bag for the sword, which means the Little John now draws 5 cubes when he's in a combat, which is really nice. Okay, so the nobleman, and this goes 2 spaces up. And then we draw another one from the bag. It's a green one, which means the Robin Hood plays next. And if he could only reach that guy, that would be awesome, but he can't, so I'm just gonna go and stay in the shadows for now, like so. So if the guards show up over there, I'm not captured by them or something like that. And I put one white cube in the bag because I conserved my energy. Next up is the blue one, and the blue one is Little John. And Little John, he could talk to her, maybe ask for aid or something like that, and then she could give us some white cubes in the bag. Or maybe we can, I mean, I'm 100% sure that he knows the way in where the Prince John is. So, and Prince John is probably under some of the tiles in the castle. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to go and talk to her. But can I do it normal way, or do I need to run? I guess I'll need to run, and I won't be able to conserve my energy, which is not good actually. So I'm not going to do that this turn. I'm just going to stay in the shadows again, because I want to have control where my characters are. Okay, so the red one is next. The red one says that we move these 2 spaces down. We draw one of the seals from the bag, and we hope that there is no 13 on it. And there is not, which is really good. This works for us really nice. Okay, the red knife. Okay, so guards number 2. Okay, so this guard goes away, and he will not show up anymore if I'm not mistaken. And the guard number 3 also shows up, and the guard number 7 shows up. Wow, lots of guards are showing up. None of them is leaving. And the guard number 9, where is he? Kind of forgot a little bit where he should. Okay, here. See, that's why I wanted to move away. So if I stayed here, he would pull me all the way over there, which I really don't want to. And 14, 17, and 21. So 21 is this nobleman, and he just showed up. 21, 14, and 17. 14 is here. Well, that's right on our path. And 17, okay, so this guy I will probably not be able to catch. He's just too far away at this point. Okay, let's see, what can we do now? We need to find a way in the castle really quick. We need to talk to her. No, we said that this is probably the way in the castle. Yeah, the guards attack. Luckily we are all in the shadows, so no guards attack us. And then we remove this one. Of course, when I defeated this guy, he would need to have this one, and I would now remove it. So I'm just doing what I need to do. And it is done for the turn 1, right? So all the discs are out, and we just throw them in, shuffle them a little bit, and let's go for the turn 2 and see what can we do in a turn 2. Okay, Little John. Little John now goes and talks to this lady over here. He puts one white cube into the bag, and let's see page 130 of the book to see what the interaction is. Okay, so we need to go to page 139. Rowena smiles at you. Do you want to ask her where Prince John is staying, or do you want to ask for the aid? Well, I will ask her for aid because we need white cubes. That's what I wanted to do. So, of course, see, I have some light refreshment for you. Now you may throw 2 white cubes into the bag. Yes. And then you can flip the tile. You must flip the tile. So we flip this tile over and we put 2 white cubes into the bag. That's good. That's really good. Next up is purple one. So 2 purple cubes go in a bag. We're going to go do that first. And Little John is now closer, which means he will go a little bit toward him. the shortest path, and then we just draw the next one. The next one is red one, and now we are in trouble because now first we remove this one 2 spaces down for each player. Now the lords are probably going to start going away because the red one showed up too soon. I wasn't able to clear any of the nobles yet, so let's hope we just don't get hit like super hard. Okay, so of course these 2 guys go in a bag to be played this turn. So guard 4, 6, 9 and 11. 4, 6, 9 and 11. Okay, let's see. Guard number 4 shows up. 4. Guard number 6 shows up. 6. Guard number 9 goes away. He was here very short term. 9 and 11. Guard 11 shows up over here, which is fine. And then 13, 18 and 19. Okay, so the 13 goes away, but he doesn't actually goes away. He goes over here and we move this 1 space down. Well, this is going to be a tough scenario. Okay, so 13, 18 and 19. So 18, 18, 18, 18. Where's the 18? It's here. 18 and number 19. Tile number 19, 2019, way back over here. Okay, we are in trouble. Most definitely we are. I haven't been able to reach this guy. I can try and run toward this guy so I can kind of try and defeat him this turn. Well, this is going to be a tough one. Okay, so next one is the green one, which means Robin Hood plays. And Robin Hood could go maybe talk to this guy. No, I can't talk, but I need to get inside the castle, and I think he can get me inside the castle. But I really need mushrooms, so I'm just gonna go like this and then like this and be able to barely touch the tile, and I will probably pick some white cubes into the bag. I also put white cube in a bag because I haven't run, and the tile 160 tells me what? Let's see. Just a second. Okay. The autumn turns the leaves of the forest golden and red. A light shimmers through the branches and a strong gust of wind blows a few of the leaves away. Underneath you find a few mushrooms. This type looks familiar to you and you try one. Shortly after, a peculiar effect begins. Well, this doesn't sound good and I don't have options. So let's continue reading. You may now draw a seal from the bag. You may look at it together and then insert it face down into the next free recess in the game board. When the red disc is drawn the next time and a new seal would be drawn, turn over this seal instead and implement it. Now flip the mushroom tile over. Okay, so basically I know which noblemen will show up next turn. That's what it tells me. So I can see in the future, sort of. So we can kind of prepare for whatever comes next turn. Okay, so guards 5, 8, 10 and 11 will show up, and also lords 15, noblemen 15, 16 and 21 will go away, which means this one will go away, which means I need to attack him before he goes away. And 16 and 21, so 21 and 16 is here, and 15, where's the number 15? Number 15, I kind of forgot where he should be. Number 15 is here. Okay, so I definitely need to get to 21 before the red disc is drawn again next turn. And the guards 5, 8, 10, 11, I don't know, I just don't care. If they show up, they show up. If they don't, they don't. I will deal with them. Okay, so that was that. And since I can attack with my arrow and I can barely not touch this guy, well, that's most unfortunate. Let's continue drawing from the bag. So I was hoping for white cubes on the mushrooms, but it's every time something else. Okay, so we have the gray one out, and as we now know, this 21 will go away, 14 will stay here, so I can still get to him. Little John can run away like so, or maybe go trade with this guy, get something like the keg so he can run more, or get the rope so we can get this thing over here. Oh my god, there's so many possibilities what we can do. Okay, the gray one, the first gray one, we are definitely going to use for Robin Hood, and he will go over here. The Robin Hood will go over here because I need to clear these guys as soon as possible. So let's see, if I want to attack him with an arrow, I barely touch him. That's good, it means I can attack him. And since I moved normally, I can just put one white cube into the bag and I range attack this guy over here. And one first, oh yeah, white right from the start. Well, I didn't want to do that, but okay. So I kill this guy, I put this hourglass over him so I know he can spawn next turn. And I get one of these and then it's over. We need to draw another disc from the bag. And another disc is purple. Now I'm not sure which one is closer. I think Robin Hood is, but I'm gonna measure it like with the arrows like I usually did. So 1, 2, 3, about 4 arrows distance. And if I go to the Little John, 1, 2, 3, but I need to go like here then here, so Robin Hood is a bit closer, so he will go toward the Robin Hood. Okay, and he puts two purple cubes in the bag. Of course he does. The next one is the gray one, and we are definitely going to go and attack this nobleman over here because we need him to not respawn next round. So that's 21. Then we pull out, I put one white cube in the bag and then I shuffle it a little bit. Come on, white cube, but not from the start. Yeah, right. Okay, so this. So this nobleman is defeated. I get the horn and 2 of the... So I get a horn for the Robin Hood, which is good. And I get 2 of these, which is also good. And now both are playing because I think the only white is left in the bag. And come on, where are you? There's so many stuff in this bag each turn. Oops. I threw in... For some strange reason I found these 2 in the bag. Not sure what they're doing in the bag, so I apologize. That's weird, I guess. Okay, so why did I throw those in? Who knows? Okay, so white means both players are playing. And Little John... I need to go over here. I need to use this path, if I can, to get into the castle. I really want to get in. So what I'm about to do is something unconventional. I am going to run normally. Ooh, will the 8 show up over here next turn? Because then I will be captured, which is not good. I forgot what numbers. I think there was number 8, but I'm just gonna risk it because I need white cubes in the bag. I need to win every fight that I'm doing this turn. Oh, of course I forgot to put one of these on this guy so he will not show up anymore. And then the Robin Hood will go and talk to this old fellow because I believe he might have some good stuff for us now. Last game he really bogged me down, to be honest, but what can you do? Tile number 90. Okay, so I did my normal move. I put one white cube into the bag And then we read what happens at the page 90, probably 96. Yep, 99. I apologize. Okay, so the darkest hour. I saw it coming, says the Guardian quietly. It begins here in Nottingham. Perhaps there will soon be a large battle between the royal brothers. Several village residents have sought protection in the caves by the river, but they require my help. Take me to them. Oh, come on, I don't want to take you anywhere. Okay. You may now place the Guardian tile in front of you. Remove the tile 149, cave by the river. 104. Okay, so this tile comes with me, with the Robin Hood. So I'm just gonna mark it with the green cube. And by the river tile 100 and what did it say? 149. Okay, so it's this one. Oh. Okay. So it says, let me see. Place the Guardian tile in front of you. Remove the tile cave by the river from the game board. Okay, so we remove the tile from the board itself. Underneath you will find the fugitives, as they are fugitives. A player can pass on the Guardian tile if their standing figure touches that of another player. Guardian task not obligatory. If the player with the Guardian touches recesses 149 with his standing figure, he may place the Guardian there, and you may place one additional hourglass on the bad end. Now place the red ribbon here between pages so you won't look at your Guardian task if you want to look at your Guardian task again. So yeah, I think actually that's okay because I am kind of going that route, so we'll see. And yeah, all the discs are drawn, everything is out of the bag. So we can now put all the discs back into the bag, shuffle them a little bit, and hope for the best. First out of the bag is the gray one. And the gray one means I would very much like to... So this guard is not going away, we know that for sure. No, the guard, the nobleman. But this one will probably escape us because he's too far away. I can't run over there and lose time on him. If I was playing a 4-player game, maybe. But... I could use with him boat. I could use a boat to end up over here and maybe try to catch this guy before he goes away. And this guard over here and this nobleman. So that's one of the options. I think I just might do that, but then he will definitely go for the Robin Hood and make my life a living hell. Come on, how are we going to do that? Okay, so first of all, I just really want to eliminate this guard, but before I can do that, I need to reach him, and I'm unable to reach him right now, and I'm playing like this because I want to shoot at this guard for my first turn like that. So I just put one white cube into the bag, shuffle them all a little bit and start drawing. I'm sorry, I'm standing like this because I want to be in the shadows and not be discovered by the guard or anybody. So 1 and 2. Okay, we are after 2. We defeat this guard and this guard is gone. We put one hourglass on him and of course we boost this by 1. So that's the Robin Hood, the gray one. Then the green one, Robin Hood again. That is kinda not what I was hoping for, but okay. So I'm just gonna go and stand over here, put one white cube into the bag and start attacking this nobleman. First white cube. Man, I have so much white cubes inside. I mean, that's good, but still. We get the bag and we get 2 of those, however they're called. I sometimes forget their names. So we get a bag and we get 2 of these, and I put one hourglass on this nobleman. Okay, let's continue. Next one is the purple one, and I believe that Robin Hood is closer, so he will definitely go toward him, and 2 purple cubes go in the bag. And if the next one is the purple, then I'm going to use that horn and put it back in, because I really don't want him to move again and take some of my movement points. Purple one, of course it is. And I believe he can easily reach me, right? So if he goes over here and he goes over here, he barely misses me. Actually, I'm going to leave it like that. I don't care, because now I'm going to run past him and I'll be safe. Well, this is a close encounter. Okay, so next up is white one, which means both of us are playing. And first I will play with Little John, and Little John will go and he will trade with this guy over here, and then he will run over here if possible. With another gray one he could do that. Oh, I'm taking a huge gamble now, but I will most definitely. So I need to run to reach it, but I really want to get Little John inside so I can, inside the castle, and I believe this is the entrance to the castle. Okay, so tile 100, I moved fast so I don't put the cube in the bag. The tile 100, let's see what they have in store for us. Page 109. The merchant looks at you warily. Do you want to ask where the Prince John is staying, or you want to trade with something? So I will trade with him, of course, because I want I don't know, either rope or a keg or something like that. We'll see. Yes, absolutely. What do you need? You may now move any number of cubes of your color from the top objects parchment to the objects on the bottom parchment. The merchant tile is not flipped over. Any number of cubes to the bottom objects. So that means I can give up this one for sure, and I don't think I need bow with Little John. I rarely use bow with him because he is like a melee guy. So I will just remove that, and I will put one on the keg, and I'll guess I'll put another one because that one gives me like I can run a lot, and I really want to run like crazy if I need to get somewhere, get something. So that's what I'm about to do. And then the Robin Hood plays, and since he can attack this guard and kill him possibly, well, that's something I would gladly do. So I just put it like this, and then like this, and somewhere around here like this. I can stay here and then try to run over to this nobleman and maybe attack him. Okay, so I'm just gonna stand here, and I will use my bow to attack this guard, number 7. And since I ran, I can't put any cubes in the bag, and I'll just start drawing. I can draw up to 5 cubes, so one immediately a white one. I mean, that's good, I'm winning, but still that's not good. So it's this, and then I put the hourglass on him because he now can't move. And we continue playing. And do I need to flip over the merchant tile? I don't remember. It said so. Wait, let me just quickly check out. Should have I this tile be moved, flipped over? Now the merchant tile is not flipped over. Well, that's great. I can trade with him however many times I wish. Okay, the next disc out of the bag is the blue one. Little John plays, and he will most definitely go and interact with this tile over here, tile 102, and I hope I will be able to go through. I hope this is not a dud move on my part. So let's see. Okay, we are at the entrance 102, But we are in a trouble now. I think I can't use this actually. So it says, attention, you may only continue reading in the box below if you have the key object, which we don't have. If not, your turn ends and the next disc is drawn from the bag. The cave tile is now flipped over. But why it said, oh man, this, I don't have a key, come on. Okay, so this was a stupid idea on my part, actually. But what can you do? Okay, so let's continue drawing discs from the bag. And the next disc is the gray disc. The gray disc means that I can probably run and attack this nobleman, or take the boat to go over here to attack these guys eventually, so they don't run away from me, and talk to the priest. Maybe he can get me inside the castle somehow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play with Little John. Little John runs over here like that, and I believe if I position my piece correctly, I could barely touch the... Yeah, I'm barely touching the tile. That's insane. Okay, so I can now take the boat 208. I don't need to read it, so I just do it like this, and that is that, and I put one white cube into the bag because I conserved my energy. And the next one is the guards. The red one is the last one in the bag, of course, which means two of these go down, and then one seal is revealed, is drawn from the bag, but actually we just revealed this one. And let's see what happens. Guard 5 goes away. Guard, no, yeah, 5 goes away. Guard number 8. Guard number 8. Where? Oh, this guy shows up. That's fine. Guard number 8, 10 and 11. 10 can show up and 11 can go away, and he will go away. So that is that. 15, 16 and 21 noblemen's. Okay, so nobleman 16 shows up, which is actually good, so I can get to him like right away. Only this guy is so close. Okay, so 16 and 15, this one shows up. Oh, this one will definitely run away. And number 21, which can't because there's an hourglass on him, saved us a little bit of this thing over here. And then the guards attack. Luckily there's no guards where we are standing, so then all of these plus one of these goes away. And we put everything back in the bag and continue drawing and see what happens next. So right now I'm kind of puzzled how to get in the castle. I really do believe that I need to talk to the priest and he will tell me something, because all of the other characters are gone, so I believe the priest has an answer for us. So the first one out of the bag is the white one, and that's actually pretty good. That means that both of my guys are playing first, which I kind of actually think is a good idea, because then I can do this. I can attack the number 17. I put one white cube into the bag and I can attack him 5 times if I want to, but I only need one, so one right from the bag, right? So we just get 2 of these and a sack to give us an extra turn, which I will gladly use once I know where I need to go and what are we doing. And then the Robin Hood plays, and he will just move ever so slightly like this. Although the merchant is here, I could now trade for the rope. I think we're gonna need a rope to get in the castle, or I don't know. Okay, let's just remove this guy because these guys are bad for us if they stay here. So I just put one white cube in the bag, shuffle it a little bit, and draw first cube out of the bag, and it is a white one. Of course it is. But I guess that's good. I guess that our bag is then really huge, big. Okay, so what we get is we get 2 of these points, and I get a hat that I actually have no use for, because this guy will go away most definitely. He's too far away to get me anything. And then this is turned over, and I forgot again to put these markers on these guys so they can't show up again and at the end of the turn. And we draw another disc from the bag. Next disc is the green disc. Now it would be a good time to trade with this guy. Now it would be a good time to trade with him, because then I could trade a hat and the fur for the rope and, I don't know, the shield, so I can get, if this guy touches me, I would repel him, sort of. So I'm thinking, but then again, I can go and attack this guy over here and be done with that part. Oh, I forgot something. The Robin Hood has this elder guy here. We need to go over here for the mission thing. So I definitely don't want to go over here right now. Since it's Robin Hood's turn, he will go over here and fight this nobleman, like so. And I just put one white cube into the bag, shuffle the bag a little bit, and hope for the best. 1, 2, and since I don't have a sword with him, that means that number 3 needs to be white. White cube, of course it is. I mean, if you check out in the bag, kind of, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a lot of white cubes in there. So this was really a good draw, and I get another one of these and 2 more of these. So I just defeated like a lot of noblemen. I should have do this way sooner in the game, in the few previous games. Now I just realize how much benefit you get from it. So 2 more of these, and now I'm thinking, what if I ran out of cubes? I mean, I have this cube. I know that he's with the, still have this cube, so I'm gonna put it over here because I got the bag. But what if I ran out of the cubes? What I do then? Okay, so let's hope we don't have to find that out. Next thing up is the gray one, and for the gray one I can go over here and trade with him, because if this guy captures me, you know, stuff like that. But I can hide in shadows over here, but I actually don't want to. I want this guy to capture me, so he pulls me over there. So I might get the ship to get over here to trade with this guy, maybe do some stuff over here with Robin Hood while Little John is running over here and doing stuff. Okay, what I'm going to do is, since it's the gray one, I'm going to use the Robin Hood to just stand over here, just touch this tile a little bit, and I can then put this guy over here, if I remember correctly. And then we're gonna read some story, get some benefits, I presume. So let's see. So the Darkest Tower, Guardian Task now plays the red ribbon. Okay, if the player with the Guardian reaches the 149 with his standing figure, he may place the Guardian tile here, and you may place 1 additional hourglass on the bad end. So we get 1 additional hourglass over here, and I presume that the mission is done then. I don't think we can do anything else. Now place the red ribbon here, in case you want to look at the Guardian task again. And that is actually, that was the case. Well, I mean, it's good, but still not that good. I was hoping for more. Okay, next up is the purple one, and he definitely goes and tries to catch Robin Hood if he can. So like that, and 2 purple cubes go in the bag. And the next from the bag is the red one. I kind of don't like it right now, but I got all the noblemen that I wanted, so I'm fine, whatever happens. So first of all, this goes 2 down, which I really don't care that much. And then we draw one of the seals, and it says that this goes 1 space down, and the guards 6, this guy goes away. Actually, he will not capture me. Well, that's interesting. But 12 shows up, the guard that never did anything through the entire game of ours, all the 7 missions or however many we played. And 15 and 19 go away or show up. Oh, 15 goes away. Well, that's not good. 15 goes away, which means this goes 1 space down. 15 and 19. 19. Oh, come on. So 2 of these guys in 1 quick swoop. Couldn't be one of these 2 guys while I have hourglass, or 3 of these guys while I have hourglasses on them. That's just not fair. And then the guards attack, no guards will attack us, then we remove one of these and we can proceed playing. Little John plays next. He will go and talk to the priest and try to find out how we can get inside, because that's the burning question right now. 150. Well, let's see. Let's hope that priest has a way out for us. I certainly hope he does. 159 is the page that we need to go to. The book says, Father Egbert greets you. The last few months have changed his image of you. He finally seems to trust you. Yes, I guess he has a question. He has stuff for us. Do you want to ask where Prince John is staying, or do you want to ask for an aid? What would happen if we ask for an aid? Would we lose an ability to find out where the Prince John is? I mean, it's really weird. Okay, let's see. Let's ask him where the Prince John is staying. No, I don't know. The sheriff was always his confidant. If anyone knows anything about the Prince plan, it's the sheriff. But I hear it was that very man that was sentenced to death just today. Now flip over the priest. Well, that's not what I was hoping for. And I am hugely disappointed that I should have asked him for an aid. Probably I would get way better stuff. Do I get anything? I'm a little disappointed with what I got. Flip over the priest. Yeah, we know. But how do we get into the castle? The only thing that I can think of is that we can go over the rope, but I don't have the rope, which means I need to run to this boat, get over here, get the rope, then drive all the way back. But Robin Hood can actually do that. Robin Hood can run over there and try to, hide in here, wait for Gisborne to move, then run away, stuff like that, I mean, I have all of this, so he can play like 5 turns before the Gisborne can catch him. So I'm guessing that's the option right now. Okay, let's see. The next thing out of the bag is the purple one, and he definitely goes toward the Robin Hood because he is closer to him. And the last one out of the bag is the gray one, if I'm not mistaken. Where are you? Come on. We don't have that many turns. We need to start running quickly. It's the gray one. Okay. So I will use it on a Robin Hood actually. And Robin Hood will now do all kinds of feats of greatness. So he will run over here and examine this tile, because I believe that I just might find something of use over here, and then I don't need to run to the priest. And then I will just give myself extra turns and whatever and try to run away from this guy, and see if we can get on the rope. Both of them get inside, try to get over here to the sheriff and try to win this scenario somehow. Okay, tile 170. Let's see what can we find over here. Tile 170 tells us to go on page 179. You find an old suit of armor. It's too heavy and would only hinder you during battle, but on the belt you discover a good sword and a bugle. You may now place 1 cube of your color on the images of the sword and the horn. Ooh, and the horn. Flip over the armor tile. So I get a sword and the... Well, that's good, but I don't actually have enough of the cubes to use that. So I guess I should have first run over here and trade with this guy. Wait, does it say anything regarding that in this little booklet? Are these cubes limited quantity, or should I just have... So yeah, it's like this, it's like that. Let me just quickly try and figure out. Go to farm tips. Normally to have a sack of gold. Okay, so it does not say anything about these cubes, are they limited or not. And this thing also, these both things don't say anything, so I will presume that they are not. Picture words, 1,000 words. I mean, somewhere in the book it might say if those are limited or not. So we have seals, we have banner of hope and bad end. And yeah, it really doesn't say anything. Come on. Defeating arrow, passing objects, red dark events, carriage rules. Oh, we have carriage rules over here. So every time the carriage showed up, we could easily attack it and get into the castle that way. So if the carriage shows up, we can try and defeat it and then get into the castle. That's also a viable option. And I kinda like it because none of the seals show carriage right now. I thought that it was just for that one mission, and I just now realized I could do that every time the carriage showed up. Oh, that is... if I only knew that sooner. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about the cubes, so I will presume that cubes can be spent, can be used to you know, to get stuff. So I'm just gonna play 2 more turns with the Robin Hood, and I will just get 1 more horn, and I will get a sword for a Robin Hood, and I will just use this to play 2 more turns with Robin Hood. So he goes over here. He actually needs to run to get to this tile. So he goes right over here and he trades with the guy, and actually he can trade anything he wants, and he will just trade these to get the rope and the shield because he will be closest to the Gisborne, so I guess he's gonna need it to defend against him. And that's 1 turn, and then I have the 2nd turn with him, and now I'm really tempting to hang around the coach and everything and just... no, I'm just gonna... but if I get to the coach and if I'm able to defeat it, I can just go inside wherever I want, and that would be an excellent way into the castle. So I guess I'm gonna hang with him around here somewhere and just wait for some of these carriages to show up and try to get them and defeat them if possible. Can I interact with anything else around here? Nope, nothing. So I'm just gonna go and run away from this guy a little bit so he doesn't catches me right away, and I will just put 1 white cube into the bag because I used the normal move, and that's all done, all the extra moves and everything. And now, since all the discs are out, we just move them back into the bag and continue playing in hopes that we are going to manage to do something that we haven't done in this game yet. First of all, the purple one is out and the Robin Hood is definitely closer, so he will go toward him. I'm not going to use the horn right now, I'm going to use it once I need it. And 2 purple cubes go in the bag, of course. And the next one out of the bag is the white one, which means both players are playing. And Little John has very little things to do over here, so that means that he will run toward the boat and excuse me, my throat is... He will just run toward this boat. He's so close to get to the boat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, he's so close. Can I do something else, something better? I don't have the rope, nothing yet, so okay. So he'll just... But wait, why would I run then? Then I will just stay over here, and then this guard will probably capture me. Yeah, something like that is going to happen probably. But he will just stay like so and put the white cube into the bag. And the Robin Hood, well, this guy and this guy can still show up, so he will go somewhere in that direction and just hope that... Wait, but if the carriage 24 shows up, then I will be too far away from it. So it can show up either here or here. That's what I know for sure. That's only 2 spaces that it can show up. So the best thing for me is just to stay somewhere in the middle from both of them and hope that I can catch them before they run away, before they get away or something like that. And I put 1 white cube into the bag because I haven't run. And then the next disc is drawn. I would like for the red one to show up now, if it's possible, the gray disc. The gray disc means that Little John will play. Ooh, the Gisborne can maybe get to him. Well, this is going to be a tough one, but I'm going to try and see if I can get away with it. And he will use the boat. So he goes over here, and I end up on the picture of the boat. I'm in shadows regarding the guard, but I think the Gisborne can get to me, so, and I don't have the shield, so let's see what happens next. And I put 1 white cube into the bag because I haven't moved him. Okay, next up is the purple one, of course it is. So let's see if he goes over here. Yeah, he can't touch me, so I will let him play because I'm not afraid. And he will put 2 purple cubes in a bag. So the next one out of the bag is red one. That's good actually, because now it leaves me an option where do I need to move, where the carriage will show up. If it shows up, of course, that's the question. So first of all, we lose 2 of these. Then we pull 1 seal out from the bag. And it's, yes. Oh, it's this one. Why is that one? The Little John can run faster. Okay, we're gonna make it happen. So, guard number 10 shows up. Where is the guard number 10? Guard number 10 shows up. He is over here. And guard number 4 shows up. Guard number 4, I completely forgot where he is. Oh, it's this guy over here. And then he's just gone. And then 17 and 20 from the noblemen's. So nobleman 20 will show up and Little John will probably get to him. Wait, but I'm losing too much. Yeah, but no. Okay. I have an idea. So 17, that was 20, and where's the 17? Nobleman 17 is here. Okay. And the carriage 22. If it only was this one, then both of them could be on the carriage, and I could use both of them to escape, to get into the castle. But now, will I be able to do it? That's the question. I will most certainly try, but at least I will try at least with him to get inside, and Little John, I wish if Little John would play first just to get the rope from the Robin Hood, Then he can go and climb over here if he wants to, and Robin Hood will come in by carriage, something like that. So let's see who plays first. And the first one that plays is Robin Hood, unfortunately, which means that idea that I had is out of the window. Is it? Yeah, most definitely is. Ah, that's terrible. That is just terrible. Okay, so he needs to run all the way up here, and he can't reach these things. So why did I have to draw this one? Why? It would be so much easier if I was able to. I can wait one more turn, so this carriage might show up, or it might not show up until turn 8. I can't lose time. I can't lose any more time. So what I'm about to do is I am about to run normally, because running fast doesn't do anything for me because I can't reach inside here. And that means I put one white cube into the bag, which I obviously want to do. And then I will... Shall I play one more turn? No. I will just... Another gray one. A gray one means I could use Little John. I could still use the next turn to get inside, because the red is already out, and if I pull it out I can just use the horn to take it, to put it back in a bag. Okay, I will now play with Little John, and I will do that because I really want them both to be in that carriage once it starts moving. So Little John will run like this. I think I'm doing good. And then he will spend one keg, so he can use one of other players. So this one, so he can like extra run. He's fast. He's super fast. See how fast he is? And then nothing will happen, right? So then the next turn is Little John's turn, right? So where are you, blue disc? I can't find it. It's the last disc in the back. Little John turn. So Little John plays now, and he will just run like this, and then like this, and he will end up like so. And now I will transfer the rope to him just because I can, and everything else will stay the same. Shield, yeah, we don't have to trade that shield or anything else. Okay, so that is that's the turn. And now what we need to do, we need to use horns and hope for the white disc to come out before the red disc shows up. Wait, I forgot to move all these things away. So the red disc is our enemy right now, so we don't want to pull the red disc out of the bag. And the first one is the blue one, which is actually pretty good. Let me just quickly check out how the carriage works. I think this is going to be able to do it. I will be able to do it. If two players touch the tile of the carriage when the driver is defeated, they may both move their standing figures of the carriage into castle court. Okay, so basically the thing is, I need to have both of them standing on the tile before I can activate it. And I'll just hope that that will happen. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it because it will look way cooler than if I did it the normal way. So what I'm about to do is I'm just gonna run through these woods like that and like that and like this. Now I know, wait, okay, so I'm going to spend another keg, because then I don't have to spend any of the extra tiles, the gray ones and the white ones, on him in particular. So I will just move over here like that, and Little John ends up on this tile. Oh, if he only had the bow that I sold because I said I don't need it, I could have shoot at this guard, but otherwise I will just do nothing. I will stay here as it is, and it is Robin Hood's turn to play. I mean, I hope so. Just not the red tile, just not the red tile, just not the purple one is okay. I mean, then we will put 2 purple cubes back in a bag, which is not good because the purple cubes diminishes our chances of victory. Okay, and then we draw again the gray one, which means Robin Hood will play, and then I will use this one to give him another turn, stuff like that. So let's see if we can reach. No, we have to use the fast one to reach that, and over here, and then over here, and I end up standing right here, and then I will move. Oh, the trading is an action actually, so if I trade with one another player, then I can do an attack. That is not actually, because I want to attack with Little John. He has more chance of winning than Robin Hood, and Robin Hood can give him his sword, so I can use 2 swords, and then I can draw up to 5 cubes. I can draw 6 cubes. Then I can draw 6 cubes to try and defeat the carriage, which I really want. Okay, so I will give 1 extra move to the Robin Hood, so he moves all the way next to the John, and he gives the John his sword, so Robin Hood doesn't need sword, so Little John now is the sword guy. And I put 1 white cube into the bag because I moved like normal. And next out of the bag is the gray one, which means the Little John will attack the carriage, and Little John will put 1 white cube into the bag. And if I don't win this one, I'm gonna be seriously mad. So first cube out of the bag is white. Second cube out of the bag is purple. And I draw 6 cubes. So 3, well, this is interesting development. 4, yeah. The carriage is defeated. And let me just see how actually it works when you defeat it. So the player flips over the tile of the carriage and any octagonal tile in the castle courtyard. They may place their standing figures on the carriage roof. From there, they can jump onto the castle wall or onto the floor. Okay, so we defeated the carriage. We can get inside the castle, and this was a great string of luck, if you ask me. So I'm gonna definitely flip this tile over because I need to talk to this guy, you know. So they are on the carriage like this, and we draw tiles from the bag. So the Gisborne is moving, but he goes nowhere because when we are in the castle, we just put purple cubes in the bag, but he goes nowhere because, as I said, when we are in the castle, he just ignores us. He doesn't care for us a bit. Red one is drawn. The red one means that we need to draw a... First we need to push these 2 spaces down, then we need to draw a seal, which will of course move us 1 more space down, and then guard number 1 goes away, which is actually good. I thought I will have to battle him or something, but I guess that's not the case. And the guard 12 goes away. That's also a good one. I like it. And then 14, 18 and 20 go away. So 20 goes away. 14 and 18. I always forget where the 14 is. Okay, so 14 flips over and 18 flips over. I just pushed the entire map. And then this guy goes over here, which means it's like this. And the guards attack. No guards are here to attack us. We just remove 1 of these and we can continue playing. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the white one, you know, to go and talk to somebody or something. Okay, so white one, it's out. And I first want to play with Little John because I guess I will have to fight this guy, and Little John is better fighter right now. So Little John will move over to the sheriff and interact with him. I think I can reach it like clearly. Yeah, like that. Nice. And now let's see that style 117. Let's see what we have to do. I presume some fighting to free the sheriff and all that. 170. Now place the gold ribbon here. So we need to put the gold ribbon here because that's the starting point for the rest of the mission. The sheriff squirms in the executioner's hold. Then he spouts, "You! You can now try and defeat the executioner, as I thought. For this you must draw 2 white dice from the bag." Dice? They were cubes all the way. Now they are dice. I guess that's the misprint. "From the bag in 1 turn. If you don't, you or another player can try again later on. Reward: if he has been defeated, you may continue reading the text box below." And now, since we moved normally, we put 1 white cube into the bag, and we are going to pull 6 cubes, and one of them needs to be 2 of them need to be white. Okay, so first one is white. I mean, I have lots of white cubes. Let me just show you the bag. Check this out. And just see how many white cubes is in there. So that's just insane. If I lose this one, I'm gonna be really mad. So the second one is purple. How ironic. Purple. Purple. And I thought this would be very close, but luckily for me. Okay, so we defeat him. We continue reading the story. The executioner slumps down unconsciously. Now you may place 1 cube of your color on the image of the X. So Little John has X now. That's good. The sheriff looks at you, eyes widened. He cannot believe that his former adversary saved him just in the nick of time. "The prince," he calls out to you. He has fled the coward. "Where is he?" you ask. Then the sheriff takes the hood off of the executioner's head. You recognize the man. It's Guy of Gisborne. "What does that mean?" you ask. "The prince. He fled the land disguised as Guy of Gisborne." So that's him actually. From now on, Guy of Gisborne is Prince John, and he ignores the players, and his figure can't be touched without danger. Oh, so he can be touched without danger. From now on, he moves via the shortest route towards the left-hand edge of the game board. Well, lucky us. That's probably this route over here, I would say. And I guess we need to catch him somehow. Oh man, and we are both in the castle. We can't jump down, we can't get out, we have to go. Oh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Okay, let's continue reading. If he touches the edge of the game board, you have lost. In order to defeat Guy of Gisborne, you need to draw 2 white cubes in 1 turn from the bag. If he is defeated, read the tale on the page 216. Now flip over the tile 117. Okay, so we flip over that tile, and it says leave the gold ribbon here. Now perform 1 movement action with Guy of Gisborne and throw 1 violet cube for each player into the bag. Well, so we put 2 purple cubes into the bag and we perform 1 move with him. Okay, so I am not feeling lucky right now, because that means that carriage got us in, but we can't get out from the castle any other way but the rope, because we are both in the castle, because I wanted for us both to go into the castle, which was obviously a stupid idea. And now I can't activate this, even though I was thinking about this moving over here. Once we are done with the castle, if we need to escape, we would have the means of escape through here. But now we don't have that, And actually the only thing we can do is run over here, get down with the rope and try somehow to run all the way up here and catch this guy, which is absolute nonsense. I can hunt these noblemen so they can give me extra movement, but then I'm losing. Oh man, how will I ever do this? How will I catch him is beyond me. I guess I'll just need to put all the eggs in one basket, so to say, and just send Little John to try and catch him because he has the most weapons and everything. So he even has the axe, so he can draw up to like, he can draw 8 cubes from the bag. So yeah, that's the plan. Little John will go and try and catch the, because he has the rope, he needs to go over here. Robin Hood could now actually run and do that for him a little bit, because now it will be his turn to play. Oh, I messed up. I did all the things I shouldn't have done. But also we have this guy over here, and he might be able to get us out of the castle. We used him in the first mission when I was not really sure if I can move over the space, over that space. I was not sure if I cheated. But says you are not allowed to travel over trees, rocks, houses, or the castle wall, the river, the waterfall, the carriages, the objects, animals, or people. And I moved over the carriages. No, not over the carriages directly, over the tiles with the carriages, yeah. Oh, but I maybe should have... Have I been playing the game this whole time wrong? No, I haven't. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. So yeah, I mean, this is part of the wall, but it catches it here for a reason. So I'm inclined now to try and maybe... And I only have 2 turns to do that. Wow, this is just not good. Not good at all. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to go over here and examine the tile 121 because I know it has a rope on it. And let's see if that helps us somehow, because I can't do anything else. My god, this is a bad situation for us. So page 129, the merchant, what? 121, page 121. Oh, 121. What you are doing here is very risky. What if a guard spots you? You carefully loosen the loop and roll up the cord. Place 1 cube of her color on the image of the rope parchment. So now Robin Hood also has the rope. This is my leftover move from that white disc. Rope function, it tells us how the rope works, and then the player draws the next, flip over the tile and the next tile and all that stuff. I'm mad now because this could have gone way better, but still. Okay, the last disc in the bag is the green one, if I'm not mistaken, and it sure is the green one, and the Robin Hood plays, and Robin Hood will run on the wall in hopes that I can reach this over here thing. And I'm missing so little, but I guess I have to move. I can't move over the wall. Yeah, I have to go like this over the stairs and all that. There's no logic for me to go, and I'm so close. I'll just hope that Robin Hood will play next first or before Little John, so I can just put the rope for him, you know, and run toward that guy. Maybe Robin Hood somehow catches him, or I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so we put everything back in the bag, shuffle it thoroughly, and hope for the best. So first disc out of the bag is Little John disc, which is okay. I think for now that's okay. But next one is not going to be okay. If it's purple, I'm gonna be mad. So I'm just gonna run like crazy because there's nothing else I can do but run. And yeah, I don't put white cubes in the bag. Okay, next tile from the bag is green one. Yes, thank you very much. And I'll just move over here and I will just place it like somewhere around here, like so. And then he will interact with this tile, so we can flip it like this. And I think we remove this one. Oh, he stays over here. And I get one white cube into the bag. Next up, Little John runs for the guy of Gisborne. Purple one. Wait, do I need to still put... How do I play with him? From now on, Gisborne is Prince John. He ignores the players and figure can be touched. From now on, he moves via the shortest route. If he touches the edge of the game board, you have lost. In order to defeat Gisborne, you need to draw white cubes. Yeah, I don't think I put any more. But yeah, the purple disc is still drawn. It just means that he's not Gisborne. So that means that he still moves like this. And I still put 2 purple cubes in the bag. And I still continue playing. Next up is the gray one, and the gray one we are going to use, of course, for Little John, and he will just run, or we need to do it maybe like this, and then like this over here, and then like this over here, and he goes all the way down here. And that's actually pretty nice. He's down, I think. Oh, if this guard would show up and then captured me while I'm here somewhere, for example, that would be nice. So then he would like snap me all the way up there, and that would be just splendid. Okay, next tile from the bag is the gray one, which again I will use for Little John, because now it's only important for Little John to try and catch the prince. So he moves like that. No cubes are added into the bag. The next up is the white one, which is actually good. Okay, so Robin Hood will move. He will try to catch these noblemen, so he can earn maybe some bags of gold, so he can give extra movement to the Little John if possible. That would be really nice. That would mean I would be able to catch him. And red one is next. Red one means this goes 2 spaces down. The carriage is already in the castle, and we draw the seal, and the seal is this one. Well, that's one of these again. It looks like I haven't been removing this when I was playing the red one, because I just added one more. There was 8 of them, and I already played like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and I added just one for this guy. So I haven't been removing these, and I should have definitely removed them. So if there was 9 with this one, it would be 9, and I have to remove 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now 7. That means that only 2 would left over here, so these shouldn't be here. For some reason I forgot to remove them. Okay, so let's see. Guards 3 and 5 show up. Ooh, luckily this guard doesn't see me because I went on the other field. Ooh, this would be a close call for Little John to be catched if I was somewhere around here. Ooh, if I had a boat over here, I would probably would be going over here for boat, you know, to cover all this distance in one go and try to catch him. Luckily, that's not the issue because I would be captured by this guy. And guard number 3 shows up. So it's this guard over here. I almost want to be captured by guard number 7. And then 14 and 16 show up or go away. So 16 shows up and 14 goes away. and I'm very close to losing this game. The guards attack, and then I should remove the red one, but I already did, so two more are left. This one added one more and all that. Okay, the last one is the Gisborne, of course. He plays, and he just moves toward the closest edge, which should be around here. And all the discs are out, and this is going to be such a close call again. But luckily I have two of these to horns, so you know I can change some stuff if I need to. Okay, so first thing first, Robin Hood plays, and that's something I am liking, because then I can attack these noblemen and earn some extra movements for Little John. He can even like move like crazy and attack this guy, earn something. Oh, he gets hit from him. Yeah. Still, it's good, it's good. Okay, so I want to attack the nobleman and completely ignore the guard for now, because I would be able to, unless I can't reach the nobleman, which I believe I can. So yeah, I can reach him easily, which means I will stand over here and I will attack the guard. I just need to pull one white cube out of the bag, or maybe some purple cubes first, then the white one. So one purple, that's good. Second is the white one, okay, it is what it is. And then this guy is removed. We get the bag and two of these, which we desperately need. And we get this thing over here, and I get a bag. So Little John can play extra turns if he needs to. Okay, blue one, Little John. That's what I was hoping for. So the things right now are really going into my favor. So let's see, if we run like this, I would not be able to catch him, but because I really want to catch this guy, I really want to kill it, because I will get another bag, which will give me another turn and all that. So I'm going to do like this. I'm going to play normal turn and then put Little John. And then I put a white cube in the bag, and then I spend the green one to give Little John an extra turn, which will actually give him a possibility to attack this nobleman over here. And that nobleman, and since I already moved normally, I put one white cube into the bag. Come on, some purple cubes. Yes, 1, 2, okay, that's enough. So he is defeated. I get a hat, which I really have no use for, but I get two of these and a hat, which I will exchange with this guy into the keg, which will give me extra movement, stuff like that. We're gonna do something like that probably. Okay, so Little John moved way more than I hoped for, so that's good. I think I will be able to catch this guy, although he moves a lot, so we'll have to see. Okay, the red one is now playing. The red one plays now, and that means that guard will catch us, which is actually okay. I'm fine with that. The red one goes like this. Two of these go, and then we draw a seal from the bag. The last seal. Where is it? Come on, I can't find it with all these. Okay, so the last seal is drawn from the bag. Oh, this is not good. Little John will be captured. I could have played the horn and put it back in the bag and draw something else before, you know, I can do stuff. Well, I guess I can't do that anymore because I already pulled it out of the bag, so I can't return it. So that means that this guard will show up here, and this is probably the end of us. And then let's see, an 8, guard number 8 goes away, which we care very little about. And then tiles 13 and 16. Oh, I forgot to put this thing over here. And the third tile 13 is already gone and 16 can't be gone, so I remove this, this and this from the board, and the carriage 24 shows up, but it doesn't because it's already in the castle. So now I'm attacked by guards. Of course I'm captured. Damn, that was not okay. Okay, next turn purple plays and he just goes over here. So I guess we're gonna need like insane amount of luck next turn because we don't have any more seals. Once we need to draw a seal, I think we lost. So oh, come on. Okay, another one is the white one, which means we both play. So Robin Hood will first attack, puts one white cube in the bag, and he attacks the guard and gets one purple. That's okay. Second purple, that's really okay. And the third purple, actually that's fine. I'm fine with it. I don't care about him. But now Little John needs to save himself on the first try without so much as any purple being drawn from the bag, or some can be drawn. 1, 2, I can draw up to 8, so I'm fine. I will be saved, but I can't move. That's my turn. That's everything that I can do. Just stand up. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And then the gray one plays, and the gray one, for the gray one I will just use to, oh, I can run through this forest, get the shortcut and get to him. So I will try to do something like that. I need to go as farther as possible and still be able to trade with this guy, because now I will trade with this guy and I will trade him this thing for the keg, and I will trade the X for the keg also, because I really need movement, and just hope that swords will be enough by themselves for the trading. And then let's see, the gray one is out. Yes. Now can I use multiple kegs in a turn? During your move you may immediately use the long figure of one of your teammates one time. You must then return your cube from the keg back to supply. You will use one keg per turn, even if you have more than one. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but still we are going to do that. We are going to use it, and we are going to run over to Gisborne and hope that we can catch him in time. I think I'm doing good. I think I will be able to do it. With a little bit of luck I can toot this horn way more than I need to actually. But so I will go over here, run through these woods, and just barely on this lane over here. And if this guard showed up and if he would capture me, that would be actually great, because I would be closer to the guy of Gisborne. And I remove one keg because I ran like crazy. And then the last purple is drawn from the bag, and now he moves over here. And the thing is, he still will not touch the edge of the board, so he can move once, but if he needs to move the second time, I will need to toot my horn. So for the second purple or the first red, or otherwise I lost. But right now what I need to do is draw either gray, blue or white from the bag to get to him. Just any one of those. Okay, so wish me luck, guys. First one out of the bag is the blue one. Oh yes. Oh yes, that means that I think I caught him. Let me just check. So I will use all of mine to move like that and like that, and then I will just use keg for extra running and everything, just to be able to get all the way up to him. So I stand next to the, whoops, let's just put him like so, it really doesn't matter. And now what I need to do, I am drawing 6 because I can use 2 swords in a fight, and Little John draws 4 cubes in a fight, so I draw 6 cubes, and 2 of those cubes needs to be white, and we won. So let's see, 1, yeah. 2, okay, we are still good. 2, 3, that's not good. 4, yes! We freaking won this game. We played it on easy, but we won, and I need to read you a story now. I guess there's probably going to be a lot of text, so let me just drink some of this water. Okay, we need to go to the page 216 to see our reward, to read about our reward, I guess. 216. Okay, so it goes like this. There's a little bit of reading, but yeah. Prince John raised his hands defensively and surrendered. You have won. The following day began with a fiery red sunrise. Soon the silhouettes of an advancing army were outlined against the sky. The lion banner of the king fluttered in the fresh autumn wind, and finally the residents of Nottingham saw their king. Richard thanked his subjects, and because they had been so loyal to him in these difficult times, he abated all taxes in the country for the next 2 years. Nobody should go hungry any longer. Everyone was cheering and chanting. It was a happy day. The king had Prince John and his helpers imprisoned, but he promised to show mercy. Of course, Robin and his companions took part in the huge celebration held in the honor of the king. Little John ate enough food for 3 men. Maid Marian sang and danced the entire night, and Will Scarlet indulged in the wine and played the lute until just one string remained. Unfortunately, we didn't play with those characters, so there are components for 2 more characters, but I just decided to play with these 2 guys because they are most iconic to me, and you have to play with Robin Hood. But let's continue reading. Robin, however, soon left the joyful party. He was drawn to the trees, the silence of the Sherwood forest, and to the guardian terrain. It didn't take him long to find the old man. What you did there was a good deed, whispered the guardian. It will change the course of history and possibly even banish the shadows from your dreams. And that's how it should be. Looking for a special challenge, we can play a plus mode, so I can experience everything all over again. The wanted poster brings you new tactical challenges. For this, simply place both ribbons between pages, and when you see the plus on the next page. Okay, so and additional exciting background information, bonus adventure. Ooh, so there's a bonus adventures free for a download. But yeah, that is that. We won again, barely, just 1 turn away from the losing. And yeah, whew, again another close one. And but we won. We won together. And yeah, I'm speechless. I like this game really much. I like how it plays. I like this flipping of the tiles and all those stuff. But more of that in my review. Overall, that was that. If during these videos you became my supporter on the Patreon, thank you so much. If you didn't, still thank you for watching these videos. The views help, the likes help, the comments help, everything helps out. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you want to see some stuff like this or some other stuff way in advance of everybody else, because this video will air somewhere in August, maybe even in I don't know, September maybe. I'm really not sure. I'm thinking right now. Maybe even in September. But you can see all of these way in advance, you know, if you become supporter on my Patreon. So please do consider that. But yeah, overall, we done it. We done all of it. We managed to win this game on an easy mode, and sometimes it was like super hard. And yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for spending a lot of time with me playing this game. And join me next time when we are going to play something else. And what else is there to play, you'll just have to see. And until then, pozdrav.